Hello everyone, and welcome back to All Transfer News. Today, we've got the latest updates on our beloved club, Liverpool. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a moment of Liverpool transfer news. Let's get started.
Fabrizio Romano tells Man United to relax with time frame for huge transfer of 13-cap Brazil star set. Manchester United could secure a full agreement for the transfer of Matheus Cunha by next week, according to Fabrizio Romano, with the Red Devils also expected to soon learn the answer from another big-money attacking target in the next few days in a possible £92.55 million double deal. Having slipped to a dismal 18th Premier League defeat of the season on Friday night, Manchester United's toothlessness in attack was again exposed as they rarely threatened a Chelsea goal that always looked confident in keeping a clean sheet. And while the final scoreline was only a narrow 1-0 defeat, the result compounded what has been a thoroughly miserable league campaign for the Red Devils, who can arguably count themselves lucky not to have been embroiled in a relegation scrap. Having scored a meager 42 goals in 37 games so far this season, United clearly needs some big reinforcements in attack this summer. And with Ruben Amorim desperate to bring in players better suited to his 3-4-2-1 formation, it is likely some major changes are on the cards this summer. To that end, the Red Devils have been locked in talks with Cunha for some weeks now, having identified the 13-cap Brazil international as the ideal man to reinvigorate their attack. Seen as an ideal number 10 to play alongside Bruno Fernandes, the Wolves man is understood to have already given United the green light to secure his signing, with his £62.5 million exit clause ensuring the old gold are powerless to prevent his move going through. However, some weeks after it was reported the move was close to being done, United are yet to wrap up the deal. Romano, though, insists everything remains on track for the deal to go through by June 1st, when the window opens, and having now provided an update on those talks. "I will say to United fans, relax a bit on this one," Romano told his YouTube channel. Yes, there was a feeling 2 or 3 weeks ago that it'd happen in a few weeks' time, but it always takes time to prepare contracts, speak to agents and Wolves about the terms. They also need to find an agreement on payment terms. United are working on it. They have a very good relationship with Cunha. Romano believes there could be some kind of deal clarification sometime next week, adding, "We expect Man United to advance on this one in the next days. From what I've always heard, it's not about Champions League football or the Europa League final, it's about completing the contract agreement." Man would also expect news on Liam Delap signing with the Europa League final due to be staged in Bilbao on Wednesday. Next week could be a hugely significant one in the club's immediate future. Success against Tottenham in the final will not only bring some much-needed silverware and a real silver lining to an otherwise disastrous season, but it will also secure a place, albeit a backdoor entry one, into next season's Champions League. That, in its own right, could also help attract a better caliber of player this summer. One man who is reportedly waiting to see what competition United will be in next season is Liam Delap, with the striker free to leave Ipswich this summer owing to a 30 million relegation clause in his contract. And with the player understood to prefer a return to the Northwest, rather than a move to London with fellow suitors, Chelsea United's prospects will be aided if they can book that spot in next season's UCL. As a result, an indication of Delap's decision is also expected to arrive next week. During an appearance on United fan channel Webby and O'Neill, club icon Ryan Giggs was asked about the potential captures of Cunha and Delap and admits he is excited by the prospect of the pair linking up. "It would be an improvement, most definitely," he replied. They both have Premier League experience, which is a massive plus. The domestic form has not been nowhere good enough, so they have proven already to do it, to score goals. When you're in that dressing room preseason and better players come in, it not only gives the fans a lift, but it gives the players a lift. So if you see those players, Delap and Cunha, come in, you are going to get excited because it's an improvement and they are good players. The 13-time Premier League champion continued, "We do need 9 or 10 players, but we are not going to get them in this transfer window. That's the dilemma. Does Ruben Amorim have enough time to get his kind of players in that might take a couple of transfer windows? We need strikers. It is a joke. Man United have only got one recognized striker. We had 3 or 4 in the past. Not only 3 or 4, but 3 or 4 quality center forwards. So if you do get an injury, you do get a loss of form, you've got another player coming in. And if they are both on form, they are pushing each other, so it's win-win. That's going to take time. That's modern football, you don't get it. Arsenal, brutally told they are not attractive to Real Madrid star Arteta, is desperate for. A former Tottenham man has told Arsenal that they are not an attractive proposition for a Real Madrid star they would like to sign this summer, while also suggesting they could struggle to finance the deal anyway. The Gunners are looking to improve their forward line this season. Signings in the attack have seemingly been highlighted as a way to bridge the gap from them, second place in the Premier League and Champions League semi-finalists, to the sides winning trophies. Transfer insider Fabrizio Romano is adamant that a new winger will be signed this summer. Interest in Real Madrid's Rodrigo has been revealed of late, with The Athletic corroborating reports. But Paul Robinson doesn't feel Arsenal are a big enough draw for him. Robinson told Football Insider, "It's not an attractive proposition for Rodrigo playing at Real Madrid to then go to a team like Arsenal. Yes, they're competing on every front, on every level. But are they one of the European giants? They're an attractive proposition for a certain level of player, bracket of player. But I think he's in the bracket above. If Arsenal can push the bar out and get a player like that, it would be a real statement, but I don't think they're in the ballpark for him. And if the real man, who has 13 goals and 10 assists in all competitions so far this season, does want to join Arsenal, there are still issues, with a recent report labeling the finances challenging. Rodrigo will reportedly demand something in the region of $100 million, 84 pounds to Spurs, and that seems a very high price. Particularly with a striker signing almost certainly being made at the Emirates this summer, Robinson feels Arsenal could struggle to finance the deal alongside another big outlay. It's certainly an upgrade on Gabriel Martinelli on that left-hand side, but it's FFP and PSR, isn't it? It's what the spending limits are if they're going to go and spend £60, £70 million on Victor Gyökeres, he said. Arsenal Roundup. Gunners making striker decision. It's not certain that Gyökeres is going to be signed, with Arsenal said to be making a final decision between the Swede and RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko. According to Miguel Delaney, a lot of work had already been done on Sesko, before Andre Berta headed through the door as the Gunners' new sporting director and brought new interest in Gyökeres. It is also believed that Liverpool are attempting to beat Arsenal to the signing of Gyökeres. Meanwhile, Romano has reiterated that Arsenal defender William Saliba is a dream target for Real Madrid, but the signing is impossible this summer. Arsenal are expected to accelerate plans to sign Victor Gyökeres in the next few days after his transfer was given a significant double green light, and with the fee the Gunners are expected to pay Sporting Lisbon and length of deal the player is set to be offered also coming to light. The Gunners now face a battle to finish second this season, and could yet miss out on the Champions League altogether if they don't pick up good results in their last two Premier League games.